Try that again. Test, test, test. There we go. Um, what's up, guys? Yeah, OBS just defaulted to the incorrect mic once again. Oh, hey, Gas City. Sup, sup, sup. Um, yeah, I was sick and basically unconscious on Thursday and Friday, which is why there were no streams. I think I'll probably make up for those tomorrow. Basically I'll probably do like an hour or two of Genshin, followed by an hour or two of the like Phonics Friday language learning game, and then just I guess play Grandia the rest of the day. I haven't really fully decided yet. Um, Also I'm all made up because I was at a wedding today, including the nails, which is why I have a blue glove on today, because I had to desecrate one to cut holes in it so that the nails could stay on. Because I didn't feel like ripping them off. Um, Also, big fun news. What Today was the Eurovision finals, and I am befuddled. I'm very befuddled. So I'll be playing Eurovision music whilst drawing today, obviously. Um, but I will also probably be ranting about what the fuck happened at Eurovision this year, because I still don't get it. The people I've talked to about Eurovision also don't understand what happened. We're all very confused. Um, for those who don't know, Bulgaria won, which like how that happened. Because they not only won, they won by a landslide, by like 300 votes, which is crazy. Insane. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, I saw it happen, but I have zero idea about it. Yeah, I'll get into it, I'm sure. It is the number one thing that angered me today, so that makes for good rants. Uh, Today, drawing wise, there's some colors I think in the drawing that I want to change that I'm not really happy with, and then I have to completely redo his tattoo. So that is what we will be doing. Bye. Uh, Other than that, I'm just gonna listen to jams, essentially, is the idea. So let's do that. Pew 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 pew. And then this will get changed to be a better angle for drawing and whatnot. For some reason, my monitor's been like tilting to the right lately. I don't know if I should be scared that that's happening or not. It's just doing it. I don't know why. We'll ignore it for now until it collapses on me in my sleep one night or something. Whack. Thank you for resubscribing, Connor. Oh my god. What is going on here? Also, this is gonna be, interesting, because I do not know if I can actually draw with nails on my hand or not, but we'll find out. We will find out. You got your first 2 subs today. Congratulations. Congrats, congrats. I've been meaning to post in the Discord of like, hey guys, like, Connor's like affiliate. Oh my god, come on. Affiliate now. So like, tune into his streams if you can. Give him money, yada yada. I keep forgetting to do it though. I do apologize on that. I will get around to it. So sorry. Is that an okay angle? I guess. Guess. I don't know why I can't get the angles down today. What's going on with this camera, etc., etc. Anyway, we'll put the music back on, and I already played 2 of the songs. Not all of this year's Eurovision songs are on this playlist, mainly because quite a few of them suck this year. Point number one. Um, but we'll play through the good ones. I don't know. Do you want me to start over? We played two songs while we were waiting for ads. Should I just start from the beginning? Opinions? Thoughts? We played two of the really good ones, I guess, during the ads. Sweden and Moldova. Saw someone was in like a demon costume. Now there were multiple entries that had demon costumes. I wouldn't say that that's out of the ordinary for Eurovision, but I'm just gonna start it from. We'll just start it over. We'll start it with Sweden's entry. If they're good, we can restart them. I missed part of it for the ads. Yeah. Make sure. Oh, apparently Spotify was muted, so we'll do that again. Doot 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 doot. Talking levels. Sure. Obviously there's always controversy surrounding Eurovision and stuff. This year a lot of the controversy was countries didn't want Israel to be allowed to participate, to the point that they were like, we should just ban any country that's in an active war, even if that means Ukraine can't participate. And then Eurovision said, nah, we're not going to do that. So then a few countries pulled out because of that. So the preliminaries are split into 2 days, Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday's group was like pretty decent, pretty good. Israel's song was actually really good. I don't know if this is just like wishful thinking or something, but I've read the lyrics and I've watched him perform it twice now to Israel's song, and it really seems like an anti-war song, which would be like ballsy of him to have done, but it really feels like that's what he did. There's always like protests and shit. Like last year, the Israel singer almost got attacked, and like one of the security guards like stopped it just in time. Like there's crazy shit all the time. What's crazy about this year is how all the votes went down. And it's the votes that are confusing as fuck this year. Cause like usually, for those who aren't privy to what usually fucking goes down at Eurovision, usually the way it works is that each country has like a council. Each participating country has a council. And then that council decides their top 10. And their top country gets 12 points. Second place gets 10. And then third gets 8. And then like fourth, 7, fifth, 6, etc. All the way down to 1 point. So usually what happens is that countries that are like allies will look at their allies and be like, oh, your song was like okay, but I'll give you like a minimum of like 6 points because you're our ally. And then if their allied country actually has a good song, they'll give them like 10 or 12 points. And then they will take the host country into account, and they'll be like, if the host country's song was good, they'll get the appropriate points. But if it was bad, they'll at least get 1 point as kind of like a thanks for hosting. So much more political than I thought. Yeah, it is. But they'll be like, thank you for hosting us. Here's 1 point. Is usually how it works out. And then once all of the participating countries vote and distribute those points, then they count up the global votes, and then they'll be like, oh, we got like I don't know, we got like 100 votes from Canada. And then they'll take those votes and they'll make like a Canada voted top 10 list, and then they'll do the same thing where like first place gets 12 points, second place gets 10, third place gets 8, and then down. And then they do that with every country that voted that wasn't participating in the contest. So they have like a preliminary like judges panel top 25, and then they add the world votes to that top 25, and then like everybody gets shuffled around. So usually they'll give like a bunch of pity points to the host country, and the host country will be like pretty high up, and then like the world vote will happen, and then the host country will like drop like 5 places or whatever. This year, only one country gave the host country a single point. None of the other countries gave the host country points. Crazy. The host country in the end got 6 total points because they got 5 from the global vote. Then, what was the host country? It was Austria this year. Host country was Austria this year. They did it in Vienna. So, like, nobody gave the host country points except for one country. The Ukraine, which is, like, openly against Israel, gave Israel 10 points, which means they put them second place. And everybody was like, how the fuck did that happen? But then, like, a bunch of countries that had, like, bad songs were getting, like, a lot of points. And then, like, songs that were, like, mid were, like, top of the chart. As a Ukrainian, I didn't understand that. I don't get it either. I don't know where the fuck that came from. And they obviously didn't have like a deal because Israel didn't give Ukraine any points. Because, like, obviously. And then, like every country ranked Bulgaria really, really high, which is also crazy because, like, the song is repetitive, but it's like okay. It's an okay song. It'll come up eventually on this list. But like the song was okay, but it's like kind of like the same line over and over again, and then they interviewed the girl and it turns out the line is like a word she made up, essentially. Like it was a nonsense song, and usually the nonsense songs are like in the middle of the pack. For some reason, everybody gave Bulgaria points, like a lot of points. And then to the point that it came down to Israel was in the lead and it was just down to Bulgaria, and Bulgaria needed like 240, I think, points from the world to surpass them. And in the end they got like 380 or something like that. Like they beat Israel by like 300 points, which is a crazy point spread. Everybody voted Bulgaria this year. And I've Googled it. I'm like, what the fuck's going on in Bulgaria where like everybody voted for Bulgaria? And I can't figure it out. I follow the Ukrainian government on social media relatively closely and heard almost nothing. I do not know what happened. I don't get it. Really, really bad songs were getting like middle of the pack numbers, and like decent songs were more towards the bottom. For that one could be the anti-Zionist movement, I'm thinking. The Bulgaria shenanigans? I don't know. I don't know. I very openly in the Discord was saying that I thought Finland was going to win this year because Finland's song was amazing. Their performance of it was amazing. Everything was like perfect, and they got like 6th. Like it's insanity. I don't understand how Australia with like kind of a normal song and barely a performance of it. Like she walks from one end of the stage to the other and then plays the piano a little bit. They went into the finals like second. And then when the world score came out, I think they ended up like fourth. It was like, how the fuck did Australia do so? Like, I don't know. The whole freaking thing is confusing as hell, and everybody I've talked to has been like, yeah, none of those votes made any sense. All right, first thing I wanted to do here was change this dude up because I did some more observation, and I think we want this to kind of be more like that. I'm kind of wondering if I need to like darken the highlight on this too. Zionism meaning the idea of the Israeli state, like, versus the state of Israel, and Jewishness being a different ideal. It's complicated for Twitch ads. It was crazy. Like, you could tell which countries were like, we think we should give Israel points because the song was good, but we don't want to give them like a lot of points. Like, there was people giving like Israel 4 points and then like throwing Ukraine like 1 point as kind of like a balance act. Like, it was weird. But then there were some countries that were just like, Israel 10 points, Israel 12 points. And it's like, their song was okay. The song was like decent. I would have said that Israel should have come in like fifth, but they somehow came in second. And Bulgaria, I wouldn't have put Bulgaria in the top 5. Top 10, yeah, but not top 5. And then they freaking won by a landslide. My dad and I are going to Toronto for baseball. Any local recommendations based on past experience? Uh, like, food-wise or, like, tourist-y thing-wise? Don't know how I want to figure this out. Because when I was looking at it, it was, like, more like a triangle, like a diamond here. That, like, also went up and out. Yes. Going to Hockey Hall of Fame one day and Rogers Center tour the other. Our hotel is also nearby downtown. Hmm. Good question. Hmm. Because usually when I go to Toronto, it's for like a concert, so I like, or a convention, so I go to the concert or convention and then like hang out there most of the time. Uh, like Roger, like if you're looking touristy stuff, I think it, what the fuck do they call it? Rogers Square in the middle of downtown. Um, has like a lot of cool like little indie shops. Then there's also a street more southwest of the university that has like a lot of like handmade type stores, like handmade fashion, handmade yada yada. Um, yeah, the literal underground stuff. The literal underground stuff is the Eaton Center. That's like their underground mall. There's some cool stuff down there, but the last time I went there, like, because like pre-COVID, there was a lot of cool stuff down there. Post-COVID, it was more chainy. Um, because like the smaller stores closed, obviously. Uh, like that's the thing. Like all my favorite stores seem to have closed during COVID. Because there was like this one store where like the dude was like clearly importing all of his inventory from Japan that used to be in Rogers Square above the like Scotiabank Theater. That wasn't there the last time I went looking for it. Um, where was I? It did seem like some of the cooler stores had migrated closer to the banking district, the financial district. My dad was excited about that because we can commute to the stadium almost underground. Yeah, you can walk almost all of Toronto underground. Like you'll miss the street level stuff, but like you can walk a good deal of Toronto indoors. I feel like I had more luck with the stores in the financial district the last time I went, whereas before they were more towards the Scotiabank Theater. I will say this song particularly, I didn't really enjoy it when she was singing it live, but this is the one that's been stuck in my head the most since I heard it on when did she sing this? Tuesday? Does that look okay? I don't know what to do with this highlight. This highlight's bugging me though. Oh, that does not look okay. Do I need to like hang on. Do I need to get rid of the rest of the highlight on the nose? Is that the problem? Like if I do that. Check them out. Thank you. No worries. I'm just trying to think because the last time I went to Toronto, I didn't stay in Toronto because it's cheaper to stay in like Mississauga, etc. So like a lot of the stores I went to were like in Mississauga instead because it was just easier. Uh, it's just post-COVID Toronto is so weird. I feel like I had the most luck in the financial district. The fashion district is always fun to like go to and look around. It'll be expensive if you want to like get anything there. We booked midweek stuff so it'd be cheaper. Yeah. That makes sense. It's just usually when I'm going to Toronto it's like for a concert or something, so it's like almost automatically on a weekend. Um yeah, like the fashion district is like cool to like look at stuff in. It usually is pretty expensive if you want to like actually get anything in the fashion district. Um, the indoor mall is like huge, obviously, and like there's different areas of that. I feel like most of the stores we ended up buying things from were the stores closer to the financial district in the underground mall. that look better? Is it just the color I need to adjust? I don't know what is upsetting me about that. I think the color's too bright. But like it works on his lower half. It's just his face is all fucked up. Ah! Like if I take this, whoops, if I take this color and then I just lighten it a little bit, that might be better. That might be better. Oh, but now you can't see it. Son of a bitch. Can't win. And then that's like too gray. What the hell? That's not bad. That might be the solution. Alright, I have to fix that clavicle and stuff too. Look at there. That's okay. Tell. I'm gonna head out. Boba time. Not sure if I've recommended them before. But Catakaris on YouTube has some awesome stuff up. Watching his review of PlayStation 1 Rugrats stuff. Alright, noted. Thanks, man. Have a nice night. I'll talk to you at some point. Alright, I think this color is working out better, so we'll go with this. Still gotta figure out my clavicle problem, too. So do you think that that looks better? So is it like... put it right up against the black. Then I do like this. This side is throwing me off. Looks all weird. So, on to suck. God damn it. Taskbar. Stop that. Ah, it's opening DaVinci anyway. I want other people to look up the translation of the song, and tell me if you also think that it's like suspiciously anti-war. Because if that's what he pulled, dude has balls. But like, that's what it seems like he did. Whoop. That's the eraser. Whoops. I have to clean all this up at some point. And the shirt needs to be fixed. All right, let's just focus on the flower for now, because the flower is what's bugging me the most. Do 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 do. Boop, boop. Hello, Jumpy. Thank you for lurking. I do a new sketch layer for a better flower. Oops. Because essentially, I want it to like, let's do this. I want it to like wrap around and then like come up and like up to here, I think. Because it wasn't big enough to be obvious before. I think that's the new plan. Make it much bigger. Big, 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 big. Which means we need like petals that go down to there. be fixed, but that's alright. This is the problem with Clover. It's so sporadic. Yeah. So we want like pew 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 pew. Mm. That might be okay. Why isn't it? A hooker? Ah, thank you for the raid, Joey. Welcome, welcome, everybody. This is mostly me drawing characters for the visual novel game I'm making. At least today. I stream different stuff every day. Saturdays I stream visual novel game development. So if you like music and watching people draw, Saturdays are for you. The rest of my streams are more RPG oriented, usually, and indie game oriented. I also playtest and quality assure indie games. There's a whole lot of stuff going on over here. I do not like that pedal. Still cannot believe that this song won. Yes, it's catchy. It doesn't mean anything. This beat Finland. I don't get it. Team Tuesday streams are fire. Not that I'm biased or anything. Yes, Tuesday nights we have a whole group that play games and pull shenanigans. This month we're playing Jackbox. Tuesdays at 9 p.m. MDT. What the hell is going on with my lines tonight? I want to blame the nails, but like that's not what the problem seems to be. Problem seems to be I just can't draw today. Which is not an ideal position to be in. It's better. Yes, that makes sense. Brain needed to process that for a second. That pedal's all left up. What do we want to do with this one? Probably not that. Really not that. That's probably fine. Go away, stupid taskbar. I also couldn't believe how poorly this country placed. I want to say that this was Armenia. Don't quote me on that one though. But like, this song is good. Fuck whatever the fuck was going on this year. Huh. Say that that looks better than the last one. Though I do think I need to add a stem to this guy somewhere. If I do that, I guess. Felt bad for this guy because like his voice was really raspy and it seemed like he had like ruined his throat like literally right before the competition. It's also stem. Didn't put a stem down there. Stem low light. Oh, I only use two colors for the stem. Well, then I need to be more aggressive with my shading. Oops, daisy. I was kind of doing my three color process there. Hmm. Is Spotify being stupid again? Yep. There we go. Oh. Night night, Squally. Wow. Wow. Let's go back and erase some stuff, but that's fine. Wow. Wow. Oh, that was supposed to be a stem. God damn it. Wow. Wow. Probably needs to be bigger. It's probably too big. Damn it. Nika, honey, what you barking at? Oops. Whatever. Close enough. Clean it up in a bit. Alrighty. These back on. This needs to be teeny tinies. Because this flower's weird. Fucking highlighting petals, goddamn. Whoops. Whoopsies. My goodness. What's going on with my hand today? My throat's already starting to hurt. Why did interacting with strangers for 4 hours make me sick? Damn you, immune system! Insulin, I know! How's my thing? Ow. Hurt. No shish. Stop beeping at me. Hmm. Ah. Man, when I picked a clover, I did not think that this was going to be the bane of my freaking existence. No, see, I said change the layer. I said change the layer, you piece of shit. You're supposed to be changing it. Jesus. It looks really good though. I haven't zoomed out yet, man. I don't know if it's looking good. Ugh. Hmm. Feels like that's too thick. Ah, now it's too thin. Damn it. God, my throat and my ear both hurt like hell. I'm so mad. How is it? I literally I spend like what 5 hours with like 15 people that I haven't met before, and then my immune system's like, well, now you're gonna get sick. You're getting sick now. Have fun with that. Dear Jane, live in a bubble, never meet anybody. Signed your immune system. Motherfucker. Alright, let's see how this is looking. Better than what I had. Why is it still... Yeah, it's weird. He looks great. We're not done yet. Plenty of time to fuck it up. Do the centers before we... Oh god. Erase this mess. Do 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 do. Wop, wop, wop. Mm. Alright, now we get to make it even center. Do center lines. Ah, damn it. Ugh. I believe in you? Oh, thanks, Connor. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy again. I don't know about that one. I mean, it's better than what was there. I don't know how entirely happy I am with it, but next I think the lips are like too pink. I was looking at it today and I was like, damn lips too pink. So I have to figure out what I want to do about that. Because we go like paler. Maybe the better way to do it. Oops, I think it just covered over all of the blacks. God damn it. Is she purple now? I'm so confused. Hmm. Like this is leaning too purple. Ah. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Two purple. What's That's probably also still too. That might be okay. Ah. Ah. Mm, maybe. We went too far in the opposite direction. Ah! Come on. Ugh. even see the low light layer anymore. Like, was it just that the other color was off and I do have to go really dark with it? Whoops. The second I get like dark pink enough, it looks purple. I don't want it to look purple. Like, looks purple. Looks purple. Just my eyes today are making everything look purple. This does not want to work. Don't know. Oh, the whole thing's broken. Oh, because it brought up a new window in the other thing for some reason. God damn it. Oh, and the undo doesn't fucking. I fucking hate that palette. Will that work? Will that release me from my pain here? Damn it! Properly. Honestly, not bad. I think we finally found a fucking winner. It's probably barely off of what it originally was, but it definitely looks better. Progress was made, whether or not I'm agreed with. Okay. Oh goodness. Mm. Not sure how I want to do this part. Like if we do that. That work. Kinda. Too thick. Too thick, too thick, too thick. Might just get rid of that shadow altogether. I don't really like it. I don't know what that layer's supposed to be. Ah, it's just not colored in. Hmm. What's that? Why is it selecting multiple layers? Stop doing that. If I find out that that fucked up everything, I'm gonna be pissed. Son of a bitch. Ah! The zoom out does that sometimes. God damn it. That's too thin. I think this one's going to be too thick. Angle. Oof, that was somehow much worse. I'm so bad at curves when I have nails on. Ah! Honestly, I don't mind that. That curve's fine. Oh, love that one. That one's okay. Nope. 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 God damn. Come on, hands. you could just like do me a solid tonight and start working. Ah! Ah! Yes. Not me losing my mind. Problem is that I hate the direction that some of these lines go. Hmm. When you get down here, it just doesn't, it's not. So zoom out! Whoops. You do. God damn it, I told you to switch to this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He's looking more cleaned up. I need to clean up the lips though. What the fuck is this then? What else does that... Is it just black peeking through? Ugh, fuck it is. Why is there so much of that? That we took care of that part, but it's back. God damn it. More little fucking white dot pixels. Jesus. Ah. Because I'm on fucking eraser. Then we have to go in and erase all this. Oops. It requires a smaller eraser, damn it. God damn it. How did that... Ugh. Again! Why? Stop that. This one. I want this one. Goodness. The fuck is that? Head shade? Nope. All that's highlighting is the body outline. Tattoo. Oh. There we go. Jeez. Okay, there's still like some like a bit of cleanup left to do, but I think he's pretty much done. Like, other than that line's really bugging me, but there, done, fixed. Um, Alright, I think I fixed pretty much most of what I wanted to fix. Tattoo looks better now. The lips look better now. Shading on the clavicles and stuff are still kind of bugging me, so I might go back in on that at some point, but for now, he's okay. The fuck? What's going on here? That was weird. It's never done that to me before. Also noticed that this was all effed up. Boop. Boop. Anywho, that's the bodybuilder pretty much done. Like all the other ones, these are still considered works in progress. Changes might be made before the game. And most likely will be made. At the very least, little tiny edits. But I think we're good for him, which means next week we will be starting the next character. Haven't decided which one to draw next yet. I might put a poll up in the Discord, so if you want to take part in the vote of which character gets drawn next, make sure you join the Discord. The overall Discord will probably have a poll, but there's also a Discord specifically for the game that I link to in the Twitch Discord. Basically join multiple Discords. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow with kind of like a makeup stream for the days I missed this week. So it'll probably be like an hour or two of Genshin, an hour or two of the Japanese language learning game, and followed by a lot of Grandia is currently the plan. Unless I'm so sick from my autoimmunes being crappy today that I can't get up again or something. Who knows? But we have streams all week, so if something happens tomorrow, we'll be back Monday or Tuesday. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you most likely tomorrow, and in the meantime, I will find someone to raid for you guys. So see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Yada yada.